Y'all, MAGA is freaking the fuck out about No King's Day. Every video I have on No Kings is riddled with bot comments. Some of them may be legit MAGA, but I think a lot of them are bots. They all say things like this: the shutdown is Democrats' fault. Please stay home. Please, what I mean is please, could you please just stay home? Loads of this, like, there's no point, just stay home. It reminds me of that scene in Labyrinth where the walls are telling Sarah, like, turn back, it's too late, it's danger ahead, right? And Jareth is also like, turn back, Sarah, before it's too late. I can't do David Bowie, but you know what I mean, right? It's that, like, I have to discourage you because that's all I've got. I'm desperate for you to give up. Please, please, please stay home. Please give up. And it's not just the bot comments that are working overtime. It's also Mike Johnson.
I encourage you to watch. We call it the Hate America rally that'll happen Saturday. Let's see who shows up for that. I bet you see pro-Hamas supporters. I bet you see Antifa types. I bet you see the Marxists in full display, the people who don't want to stand and defend the foundational truths of this republic. And we do.
Was that something about every accusation from the regime is a confession? Are you fucking kidding me with Republicans supporting the foundations of our government? Y'all are abdicating your constitutional duty. You are betraying your constituents on a daily basis. Mike Johnson, you are an avowed white Christian nationalist. You don't give two shits about the Constitution. Fuck off. By the way, what does an Antifa type look like? What does a Marxist look like? My kid was like, dark woke on full display. I just want to point out that Republicans they really thought they had something with this Hate America rally as their framing of No King's Day, as if we didn't already have a No Kings 1 where people could go look and see what that was like. I did a whole video about that with photos from No Kings 1 and all of the patriotic imagery. The veterans, the Lady Liberties, the American flags, the constitutions, the We Love Democracy signs. Regular, everyday, ordinary Americans, lots and lots of grannies, lots of families with little kids, lots of veterans. So Mike Johnson being like, it's all going to be Antifa types and Marxists. What the fuck is this McCarthyism shit you're spewing? But he just like set himself up for a fall there by trying to frame it as a Hate America rally. As if that didn't have us all be like, oh yeah, we're going to show up with American flags. We're going to all have Statue of Liberty shit plastered all over our bodies. We are going to be like, America is the best. Yay, America. Despite whatever criticisms we may have of our government, we love our country, we love our fellow Americans, we love liberty. We all want a better quality of life for all of us, more freedom, more liberty, more of the pursuit of happiness for every single American. We want justice in the United States. They want fascism. We want freedom. They want coercive control. We want liberty and joy and abundance and a constitutional republic. And they want fear, intimidation, suffering, deprivation, and an oligarchy. Just so embarrassing that Mike Johnson is trying to frame it as a Hate America rally when it's so easy for us to disprove that. And that he thought that this kind of messaging was going to get us to stay home, that we would be afraid of being labeled Marxists and Antifa. Just want to remind you that there is no organization called Antifa, and that if in the United States being opposed to fascism and being pro-democracy is something that has the government targeting you, what does that say about the government? If you say like, hey, I'm not super down with fascism, and neither was my grandpa who fought in World War II, and the government's like, you're a target of ours now. What does that say? If they are such fragile snowflakes that they cannot handle you speaking out against fascism, what must that make them? So anyway, I just want to encourage you, don't be afraid to show up on Saturday. Saturday is going to be fucking lit. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be the biggest single day of protest in the history of the United States of America. It is going to be millions and millions and millions of people. I love asking this question of myself and other people. Like this is my question right now. In 10 years, in 20 years, when you're old and gray and your grandkid says, where were you on October 18th, 2025? What will you be able to answer? This is going to be that historic of a day. We are making history. The American people, we are writing our history. We are not letting Donald Trump and Mike Johnson of all people, write our history for us. No, we are doing that. So when someone asks you in the future, where were you on No King's Day 2? What will you be able to tell them? Because I want to be able to tell them I was in the streets with millions and millions of freedom-loving Americans. And no sad little bot comments saying, please stay home. No Mike Johnson saying, if you show up at this, we're going to try and frame you as somebody who hates America and is a Marxist. Even though you're like waving an American flag and you have Lady Liberty printed on the front of your shirt. The level of like freak out that these guys are having. If protesting didn't work, if our organized resistance didn't work, they would not be so desperate to get us to give up in advance. If it wasn't worth fighting for, they wouldn't try so hard to make you hand the victory over to them, right? If you didn't have any power, they wouldn't be working overtime to get you to give that power up and lay down. I hope that you are excited for Saturday. I'm pumped. I am pumped for Saturday. Do you have a funny costume picked out? Are you prepared for that tactical frivolity, right? Are you ready with the messaging? Because they want us to be out there in black bloc outfits and they want us to be scary and intimidating so that they can manufacture lies about us, right? They want to paint this false story of us as violent Antifa domestic terrorists who hate everything and worship Karl Marx. I'm still not quite sure why they're so afraid of Karl Marx. But anyway, it's this McCarthy era shit. So we're going to engage in our tactical frivolity. We are going to deny them a victory. We are going to gain control of the narrative. We're going to show them this is grannies, this is families with little kids, this is disabled Americans, this is veterans. These are average, everyday people in the millions who are turning up. We are non-threatening. We are committed to non-violent protest. We are committed to exercising legally our constitutional rights. We'll be out there in chicken suits and tutus. We'll have fairy wands. We'll have bubbles. We'll have streamers. We'll have bands. We'll have drums and cymbals and, quirky, funny outfits. And we'll have signs. And some of those signs will be criticizing the government because that's our constitutional right. And some of those signs will just be celebrating democracy, advocating for people who are vulnerable and targeted. Some of those signs will be about what kind of America we dream of. They will be Hope Corps signs that are envisioning a better future for this country. There'll be signs that are encouraging each other. This is like what Jamel Bouie talks about. This is the cargo cult fascism. This is the pretending like they can wield propaganda effectively, and because they're having press conferences and they are saying things, they think that they are having effective messaging. They're going through the rituals, but they don't have any of the substance behind it. They're real bad at their jobs. And we're clever, we're innovative, we're tactical, we're creative, we're adaptive. We're the American people. This is our country. This is our future. And Saturday is our day to celebrate this country, what kind of country we deserve, what kind of country we're going to make going forward. So we'll see you in the streets Saturday, October 18th. Go to nokings.org and find the event near you.